Well, when you put pucks in the net and your goalie stops pucks, you win, right? I mean, it's just a simple game.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's the objective hockey. But no, we've been having a good go so far. You know, Negs has been playing great for us. Been one of the best goalies in the league, and you know, we've had a lot of guys producing up front, a lot of guys with a lot of points. So everything's been going good.
So you guys don't get a whole lot of rest before you get going, but you had a little bit of time in between. What have you been able to take away from the success you guys have had so far in the playoffs?
It's just really when we're motivated to play our game is, you know, when we're really playing good. You know, we kind of beat ourselves sometimes. That was kind of the trend during the regular season when we had some losses. We beat ourselves, you know, in the third period, not protecting leads, and been doing a lot better at that in the playoffs. You know, protecting third period leads and even, you know, taking games back in the third period.
Like Coach says, you know, you want to be the best, you got to beat the best, and it's a cliche, but it's true. You guys get to take on the defending champs. As you look ahead to Allen, what are some of the keys that come to mind?
Really just playing our game again. Like I said, we just don't want to get into a habit of beating ourselves. You know, it's kind of exciting at the same time. You know, they're defending champs. They've had the leading scorer in the league the past couple of years, so it's going to be exciting to see him for the first time, and look forward to shutting him down. So, you know, as long as we do that, you know, shut down their top players and keep playing physical on defense like we have been and getting to the net, you know, I don't see any problem for us.
Now that you guys know who you're playing, does it change, obviously, your approach in practice? I mean, what are you guys focusing on practice right now?
You know, they're kind of similar teams, Allen and Missouri were, so we were kind of, you know, had some game plans for both of them, offensively at least, but, you know, defensively, you know, Allen's a real good team up front. You know, we just need to be strong in our own zone, blocking a lot of shots. You know, we need guys sacrificing anything and everything they can to keep pucks out of the net and, you know, keep helping Pat out and, you know, just be opportunistic when we get the chances.
What's been working the best for you guys in these, especially this last run, winning 8 of the last 9?
Really, I think it's just been when we have the will to win games. You know, it's been there. You know, we have a lot of positivity in our locker room. Guys want to win games. Guys want to win championships. And when we get into that mindset, you know, it seems like we come back out in the next period and really take over a game. You know, it happened in Utah when we were down in Game 4 going into the third. You know, we said we wanted to go out there and finish it, and you know, we did. We came out flying and kind of dominated the third period, and that's the way we need to play every game.
You've got some insider information on your own team with Shasma. What has he been able to give you guys a little insight on Allen?
Yeah, kind of just on their systems, you know, what they plan to do. Obviously, he was there for a while and, you know, knows the systems like the back of his hand and played under that coach for a few years. So he's kind of just been giving us, you know, special teams pointers, what they like to do in their penalty kill, power play, stuff like that, and, you know, let us know the tendencies of some of their better players and, you know, what the coach likes to do in certain situations. So it obviously helps, especially a guy who was a captain, so obviously had a lot of inside information from the coach and stuff like that, so it's obviously good to have him on our side this time.
So how much of a factor is that when you guys hadn't played this team this year?
It helps, obviously. You know, we haven't seen any film on them really. I mean, we'll get a session in tomorrow and kind of catch up on everything. But you know, we don't. Besides their top scorers, you know, it's easy to tell that they're skilled players and kind of what they're going to bring to the table. But besides that, we don't really know how they play. You know, team-wise. So it's nice to have Shaff here and kind of give us that information so we can practice something towards it and put our own systems to it.
You get the first 2 games in on home ice. How big is that?
It's huge. You know, that's what we're kind of hoping for, is to keep that home ice going. It's been working for us, obviously not so much in the first round, but we came out strong against Utah in the second round, and that's what we plan to do today. And hopefully, you know, the crowd in the jungle keeps getting bigger and keep getting more support. And, you know, we love having them behind us, so it's just going to be huge for us to come out and play our game and hopefully get 2 victories at home.
If you had to, you know, look at the series as a whole right now, what's going to be the biggest key for you guys moving on to the championship series?
You know, just playing our game, really. We've talked about it all year long. When we play our game, we're a pretty unstoppable team, and really just putting a full 60 minutes together every night. You know, that's kind of the thing we struggled with a little bit this year was, you know, we'd either take a second period or third period off and kind of get away from our game a little bit. And, lost a couple games that way, so as long as we, you know, keep our mindset the same way in every intermission and come back out playing our game, you know, I don't think anyone will really be able to beat us.